Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Nightingale, shall we? Picking up where we left off with our Complete Beginner's Guide, and here's Catherine. We are rocking and rolling, but you know what? We have a bunch to do to continue understanding the game, learning about it, and one of the main things that we want to do right now is go into this settlement right here, you can see, and the blue light means all is well, generally. And in this settlement, where we first met and recruited Catherine, we're going to meet some people that we need. So you see in the upper right, there's this quest that says Friends in Unlikely Places. I'm going to actually select my dagger by pushing 2, and I'm going to push 8 to bring up my torch. It is a bit dark in here. Oh, and there's a chest. Can I open it? You're darn right we can. We found another feast card and some plant fiber. So I'm just going to take everything and celebrate it. And then, just poke around in here. That is a steep staircase, goodness gracious. And look at this. So all of these people, these NPCs with names over their head, are friendlies that we can talk to, and, well, the exclamation point means what it generally means. There's a simple pack right there. So unlock the simple pack in the progression menu, which means we can now craft this. So I'll push P to open the progression menu. A lot of what happens in this beginning portion of the game is that you just get recipes for free. So I've opened up the progression menu by pushing P. You can also just get to this by pushing Tab and then changing the categorical tabs at the top of the screen here. And you see that we're actually down to clothing, and this is the simple pack. So we need to click on Simple Sewing Bench, which this is the crafting station that makes all this stuff. And you see at the bottom on the right pop-up window, it tells you can learn this for free. So just learn it. And then you see how there's like this over here that's attached to the right of this tree, and it has a gift icon. This means that you just get this for free for unlocking this. Then, once you've unlocked the recipe or blueprint at the top of the tier list here, you can move down the tree and unlock things in this selection, and then you just follow the lines to see if you can get the rest. So this simple pack, we can now learn because we've unlocked what was above it, the bench, and we learn this. Now this is going to give us maximum weight plus 50, so it's actually better than the backpack that we have. And then you'll notice that the simple map or the basic sawhorse over here to the right, these require 10 tier 1 essence to learn. So you see there's a cost to them. And in the upper right of the main window, it shows you how many essence of that tier. The essence are color-coded: yellow for tier 1, green tier 2, blue tier 3. I will tell you right now, at the early portion where we're at the game, don't spend any essence learning recipes, because there is a chance that you will be getting these for free as we move on. Now, the simple coat and the weathered hat, better armor for us, but we're going to wait on that. We're just going to learn that recipe. And, oh my, hello. So there's another person over here that you can recruit if you want, instead of, whoever you see. By the way, I see Catherine. It's random, so you're going to see somebody with a different appearance, different name probably than what I see. Just, depends on what you roll up. And I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to say, give me these shrooms. And we need to hear a rumor from Willamina Sassy and get wisdom from Graham Turner. Well, Graham Turner is right here. Let's talk to him. Groans quietly. Every time I take a gander, another one is larking about. If I didn't know better, I ought to think you earth lovers are hatching down here. So we've got some dialogue options. And who made you king of this tomb? My discontent is no one's problem but my own. 'Twas not my wish to imply otherwise. Well, if it's not your wish to imply otherwise, then keep your thoughts to yourself. Like, how else would I interpret that expression when you just first meet me? Oh, he just means it for himself and not against me. Right. I don't take it personally. You can forgive the lack of tact. I've seen more folks these last weeks than the past 2 decades combined. Truth is, I claim no finder's rights over this hovel. You could tear it down for all I care. Soon enough, I'll be back in the wild's embrace. Do you have any wisdom to share with an earth lover like me? Not the kind you want, I reckon. I've seen plenty of moonstruck blokes stuffed with powder and steel meet their ends without catching even a whiff of adventure. Before you go chasing for trouble, you ought to have mastered the basics. Okay, man. I'll be glad for whatever advice you can provide. Have you even cooked a proper meal yet? Not the frilly dinners from your soirees. Round here, what you find is what will do. You could fill your guts eating the same grub day in, day out, but if you plan on standing a chance against a beast in the bound, variety will make you stronger. Go on, this recipe and my campfire are yours to use. Some warm food will do you good before you hit the road. I suppose it can't hurt. Alright, so he's given us a quest. You see in square brackets it said the word quest, and oh my gosh, my torch has run out. Now, if this sort of exchange is to become a habit, we might as well be made proper acquaintances. Graham Turner's the name. I wish you luck on your travels, Walker. I'll be round if you still have need of me. Okay, so first of all, we accepted a new quest called Hearty Meal, and we need to eat roasted berries and mixed plants. Now, there is a cooking station right here, and it's explaining to you in the upper left. It says equip items in the Consumables tab of your inventory and press Q to open up the contextual menu, or hold it. Now, our torch broke, and it's explaining you can repair items in the inventory by selecting them, opening the context menu, and selecting repair. So if I push tab to go to inventory, you see I've got this torch down here on my hotbar. I'm going to right-click it and select repair. You can repair everything with essence. So if I want to repair this torch, I just use 2 tier 1 essence, boom, and it's fixed. So pretty simple. Essence is rather easy to get. At least tier 1 essence for right now. So I'm going to ignite this campfire. I'm going to actually switch over to my axe so I don't waste my torch anymore. So the first thing you could do is you can look at the fire and push E to extinguish or ignite it. It doesn't cost you anything once it's been built to ignite it, at least this fire. This guy's fire is doing its thing. Now, above it, there's a simple cooking station, and if you aim at that, the contextual menu changes to craft item for E. So we're going to push E, and it says simple cooking station. Now, you can manage the fuel. There is wood already in it, which is why it's burning. We didn't have to put it in here, but if we make our own, we're going to have to load it up. It's telling you how long the current fuel will burn for, which is quite some time. I'm going to close this. I'm not going to extinguish it. And it says simple cooking station. What do you want to make? Well, can I make a berry? Roasted berries? Apparently not. So how do I do that? We got to go to progression. And we need to go to the Consumables tab. Click on Simple Cooking Station. Learn this for free. So now we can craft our own of exactly what we see here. All of our cooking recipes are right below this. So like mixed plants, it's free. Learn it. Click on anything and see how expensive it is. But we already got the recipe right here. 2 free recipes. Click on this icon to see what you get. We got roasted berries and roasted meat. For the quest, we need mixed plants and roasted berries. We just learned how to make plants and berries. So now if I interact with this, you can see I have 3 recipes. I'm going to go ahead and do roasted berries. You open up the crafting panel once you select a recipe. It's showing only things that I can make, which is because I have only craftable highlighted, or I believe I did. And once you get in here, it's saying, okay, you can make these berries, and you can click this to select which of your berries you want to use. The red ones or the blue ones. I'm going to go back, though, and show you. If you push F, it'll just autofill it for you. You don't have to use autofill if you have, sometimes autofill will choose rare ingredients that you don't want to waste, so then you'll manually want to do it. But for right now, I'm just going to autofill it because I don't have any cool stuff. And you see over on the right, of this window, it's telling you it's going to increase our max health by 15 and our max stamina by 10. So this is how you make better food buffs. Remember in the last episode, we ate different types of food, 3 of them, like in Valheim. But if you've never played that, basically, you can get 3 different food buffs, I believe, in this. And if they're of different types, and they all stack together, provided they're of different types, and you could see that this is going to give us more health than if we just ate the berries by themselves. So once you get here, you can see the benefit, and we could push R to craft it. But you can also, right above the big R button that's flashing, there are left and right arrows, and it's telling you I can make 1, but then there's a slash and saying a 2. I'm going to push the right arrow to go 2 out of 2. This means I actually have enough in my pack to make more, and I'm just going to maximize, make as many as I can, and push R, and I just start crafting these. Now they go into the queue down here in the bottom right. You see it's filled up. They take time to make. This is low level stuff, so they're going to pop out of that queue really quickly. I'm going to click back in the upper left corner and then go to mixed plants, and I want to make mixed plants for the quest, so I'm just going to auto-fill this. It looks like I'm making some mushrooms. So this is going to give us some stamina regeneration, max stamina boost, and I can only make 1, but I'm going to craft it up. You can see it's cooking here in the bottom right. And then I can make more stuff by actually making, look at this, mixed plants with berries. And this is going to give me these benefits. I'm going to do this just to kind of show you. Here we go. And then back, and then we can cook some meat. And I do have some meat, and my mixed prey, I'm going to just make both of these from the deer that we blew up with our fireball in the previous episode. And then there we go. Now I can autofill this with nothing because I have no more meat. So I'm going to go back, and I still have enough to make some mixed plants, and I can make more mushrooms. And these mushrooms, these portobellas are actually better than what we had before. So let's just craft all of this. I'm just making everything that I can right here. You can see it's cooking down here in the bottom right. And boom, we're done. Now, I'm going to then push tab, and I'm going to go into my inventory here, and we're going to go down to the bottom tab over on the left of these 4 that looks like a potion and food. This is our consumables tab. So remember, these 8 boxes up here are going to be what we can select from our wheel that we bring up by holding Q. And I don't want refined flour here. I do want mixed plants. Now these are all different. So you could see I've got mixed berries, mixed plants, and I'm also going to move out just these mixed plants right here and put these berries up here so I get all the stuff I want up on top. And I need to eat berries and plants. The only food buff I have right now, I push tab and go to the bottom left, is the cured meat that I ate because it lasts longer than everything else that I had. The berries that I'm going to eat are going to last for 360 seconds, so 6 minutes. And then these babies are going to last longer, 720 seconds, 12 minutes. And wait, take that. No, that's right. So I'm going to eat these. I'm going to hold Q, and I'm going to eat the plants because I need to. So I'm just going to point the wheel at this and then let go. I ate it, and I'm going to then go down here and eat these berries. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that this one said 30 minutes and this one said 15 minutes on the timers. And I'm not good at math, as you could hear me say, but I think maybe /S is not seconds, or maybe like 30 minutes seems like if it's there 60 seconds in a minute, 30 minutes, is going to have 1800 seconds. Is that about right? So maybe the effect duration, I don't know. Just don't worry about it. It's better than what it seems to have indicated, so let's just roll with it. Anyway, we completed the quest, and celebrate. now we need to complete some encounters. We've got the wisdom from Graham Turner, which taught us how to cook, which is great. And we need to hear a rumor from Willamina. Now, Willamina is over here, so let's roll over here to Willamina. Was that you who put an end to the incessant commotion upstairs? Yes, we killed the heart, which stopped the bound from haunting this space. We did that, yes. I suspected that we might be the only fine souls in this realm, but your appearance is a most welcome surprise indeed. Who might you be besides the savior of our little band? A survivor. I lived off the land long before this and will long after. So this, you can see that my background choice of hermit does affect at least the dialogue options that I have. So based on whatever you chose, your top option might be different. A refreshingly useful skill set next to the many dignitaries and bureaucrats escaping our earthly disaster, though I do enjoy the scandals they bring. There are a great many new faces in the realms as of late, with a great many stories to tell. Collecting such stories is my trade, you see. Willamina Sask. I sometimes call her Sassy, Sass, I don't know what the right way to say it is. Columnist for Nightingale's finest paper, the Sunday Courier. Overjoyed to make your acquaintance. Now, if you're in need of more materials, services, nourishment, equipment, protection, I'm certain my companions here can provide. We've always time for a new customer. Have you heard any rumors lately? Always. Something particular you're looking to find? Do you know of anyone who could lead me to Nightingale? Perhaps. It seems there are a great many of your fellow Realmwalkers about, diving from their Nightingale headquarters to realms as near as Sylvan's cradle. I met one, Aurelio Acevedo Ortega, as I passed through, and for a man of his years to survive the profession, he must have some level of skill or luck. Of course, I've no doubt the man was mad. Gold sickness. It had he and his traveling companion so enraptured that they dismissed my politest inquiries outright. So, you can talk to her to get a bunch more lore if you're interested about what happened on Earth and the Bound and where you are. For the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to kind of try to expedite progress and not exhaust all dialogue options, but in my Let's Play I do that if you're interested, and of course that is linked below. That's all for now. So now we need to unlock the estate cairn in the progression menu and establish a base, and complete some encounters in the Fae Ruins. Now this guy over here, the essence trader, you can talk to him and you can see what he will sell. Do not buy anything from this man. Everything that this guy is selling is way too expensive. Just note that that's there, but for now I don't recommend buying any of what he's got because it's just too expensive. I'm going to pick up some mushrooms though. You better believe it. And there's mushrooms down here. I'll get these. DTD. Why? What is this? It's just some decorative nonsense. We'll get out of here. Alright. I'm going to go up the steps. Doo-doo-doo. And let's get out of this place. It's dark. And let's explore the world at large. So I'm going to open the progression menu. And at this point, sometimes the game just gives you these progressively, and you might not see them as rewards. So we're just going to start at the very top and click anything that says free. So the estate cairn is what you make to kind of allow you to build a base and claim some territory, and it's free to learn this. So let's just take everything that's free. Okay, a tent, free. Bedroll, free. Angling basket, whoa, don't learn it. Don't spend any yet. Now, these are only 5, so we are going to start unlocking stuff. But for right now, let's just stick to what's free. Workbench, free. And we learned how to make a wood axe and a torch right away. Anything else free over here? Yeah, mining pick. Hunting knife. Okay. Anything else you got from me for free? You could scroll with the mouse wheel left and right here, by the way. No, okay. Clothing, we already did that. Consumables, why we did this as well. The Enchanter's Focus is free. And the Crude Foundation is not yet free, so let's just wait. Building. You'll learn schematics you can use to place and construct buildings and objects. Open your guidebook and go to the Building tab to view available schematics. Now, we'll do this in a moment. So, I mean, you could push B and just open the guidebook here, and it automatically goes Guidebook. You can see on the top, these are just the tabs that we can switch between on the ribbon, like we've done before with Inventory and Progression. But over to the right of this is the Building tab, and if we want to make something, like, for example, the Estate Cairn, we could select it, and you can see here in this big window, it takes 10 rocks, 5 block, 5 bundle, and then you can just click place and put it down. But we're not going to build it here. I'm going to open the map. I'm going to recommend to you that you build your estate somewhere central on the map so that it's easy to get from your base to every single icon that we can currently see. But before we build the estate, I'm going to go up here to the northeast and just clear out all of these different icons. We're going to go to this Bastille of Intellect. We're going to get this treasured item and mess with these infestations. So I'm just going to kind of wander northeast and let that happen. I'm going to select my axe because, well, that's where my fireball lives. And let's go over here. Now, I'm going to push tab. You see how my meat is about to run out? I'm just going to go to Consumables, and I'm just going to right-click this roasted meat and consume it. And it will refresh, it will replace that tab because that jerky that I had, the cured meat, is meat. And so, you know, you've got meat, you've got plants, you've got berries that are occupying each of these different slots. If I were to eat another plant, it would just replace and refresh the timer on my plant slot, but not, I can't have 3 plant slots going because they are the same. Okay. And this is what? She's picking it up. I'm just mining this. Those are rocks, but what is this ore? Well, we can look at her. You could say, well, what is this? What am I getting? It's tin. So I picked up some tin, and she'll pick up the rest. Keep mining it if you wish, and watch your buddy work. But I'm actually going to go back to my axe and just keep... I'm going to select the map. You can see here's where I'm at. I'm going to go to this Bastille of Intellect up here. Now, some stuff, like this, for example, these bones, I'm just going to pick these up, are not on the map. Like, there'll be just little things that you can't see on the map that you can get as a reward for exploring. And there's the Bastille of Intellect in front of us. Well, I'm just going to roll over here, jump up. And how to play, Bastille of Intellect. So they're telling you, well, how to play. And you can go to the Codex to find this, Bastille of Intellect here. And it says a Hope Echo is locked within a Fae structure nearby. Generally, the Hope Echoes just give you essence. And it's telling you that Fae pylons in the area pulse in sequence. Memorize and repeat the sequence for a reward. So you can see there's that blue guy up there. That's the big pylon. And when we get closer, these should start pulsing. 1. Okay. So where are these pylons? Up there? Let's get up there. And you might say to yourself, how in God's name do I get up there? Okay, here's a pylon. All right, so I saw this one go. What's the order? One. Two. Okay, so I think it went... Let me see this again. I can see 3 pylons right now. Let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3. That's the order. So we need to get this pylon over here. You can climb in this game, and you can climb by looking at something and jumping. And sometimes you're like, well, how do I climb? Just smash the space bar. Just jump toward it, and then just keep mashing the space bar and holding forward at the object, and like your person will grab it and climb onto it, basically. You see how I'm climbing up? So from here, there we go. I can activate 1. 2. I'm going to run around here. 3. Jumped and pushed it. And if you get it right, they will repeat it, and then you see the big pylon, it will, the kind of blue barrier around it will dissolve, and then you will be able to see the Hope Echo inside. And I'm just going to jump up and get it. It gives you a lot of time to actually do the sequence, so you don't have to like rush that. And we just go over here, and there's a essence bundle, and we just got 13 free essence. So how about that? And if you go to the map and you zoom in and you look at the icon that we're at, actually, let me just move over here and point. We need to go to this item. Let's do that. You could see it on our compass, and I'm going to jump down. You have you see how I fell from that and it didn't hurt me? You could fall for a pretty good ways in this, but there is fall damage if you fall significantly. There's a way to mitigate that, which we will talk about soon. Now, if I go back to the map and zoom in on this icon here, you see how it says Bastille of Intellect, and below it, it says completed. So it does keep track of what you've done. And in the upper right, for the side quest, the Trials of Valor, we've completed 1 out of the 3 encounters. And here's another one. This is an infestation, and it has a treasured item. So I'm going to push R to get my, myself out here. And I'm going to hold this down and charge this way up. And see if, you know what, I don't need it right now. I'm going to just right-click and get rid of it. The items are over here. I can get these free. You see the shimmering, and there's a bow. This unlocks the recipe for free. Here's a throwing knife and arrows. So if you want to shoot things, here you go. Push 4 to select your bow. It automatically went on our hotbar because we found it. I'm holding left click. Oh my god. To shoot. Right click like does a fire and jump back type of maneuver. And let's see. Anything fun in here for us? Yes. So there's the heart. If you select your knife, let's see if I can get a backstab. Yeah, you can get backstabs on this thing. You see the big, huge gold numbers? Those are backstabs. And these are bound. And we're just going to hit them with the axe and, blow them up. Oh, she got one. So she's fighting, and I'm going to hold E to pick everything up. She is fighting with, her knife. But if you want to give her a better weapon, when we have the opportunity, we can craft her one. And I'm going to break it all. And here we go. We defeated the heart and cleaned up all the enemies, so we get the essence bundle here of 25 tier 1 essence. You see how these essence start to pile up, and there comes Catherine just doing an amazing job of picking everything up. You are awesome. I'm going to hold E, and I'm going to say manage inventory. Do I have anything heavy? Why, yes, I do. Remember, you don't have to worry about her weight. You just worry about her slots. So I'm just going to give her everything that weighs anything that I'm carrying, stacking up on what she already has. Now, let's just say I don't want to use a bow myself. I can give her a bow. And I can right-click the bow and tell her to equip it. And you see how? Look at that. So now she could shoot stuff. She's like, I'll shoot things. And we're like, great idea. Okay, and if I go here, this has been cleared. You can see in the upper right, Trials of Valor, 2 out of 3. Done. And I'm going to zoom in. There is one more infestation over here behind us. And we can... There we go, this way. Looks like the infestations don't really light up on the map in the way that Bastilles and such do, and that's okay. I'm going to kind of take a look. Is it this way? It is. Looks like it's down here on the beach. So let's just run down this hill. It's getting dark. There we go. You see the blue pylon immediately turn red because infestation time. And I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to look for the heart. We got to find it. Is it... Okay, that crack means there's something behind there. I'm going to run up here, though. That guy's hitting us. That's okay. Here it is. She's already firing her bow at it. You know, amazing, right? We did it. Okay. And I'm going to... where'd you go? There we go. Enemies everywhere. Just blasting them. This guy's over here. Get out. All right. Pick up everything he's got. So what we're going to do is, it's a little bit difficult to see, so I'll pull my torch out. I'm just going to pick up everything. And we got another essence, and we completed the side quest. So at this point, we've completed the side quest. You saw her rocking it with the bow. You don't have to worry about her ammo. She's just going to have unlimited. But you might want to have her fight melee and tank a little bit too. You can do that. So you see where the wall is cracked? If we select like our pick and just hit the wall, we can get through this. And that just goes to the outside. But this internal wall... Treasure chest. So many secrets. We found slate and some sticks, and then Fae chests, actually. You want to break these bad boys. They're hard to break, but they give you special lumber. I lost one of my berry. I'm going to eat more. Make sure you always have all of your food rockets. So you see we got gilded lumber and carved wood, just some higher level materials. And we say, hey, can we manage your gear? And then I'm just going to give her all this stuff. That's heavy. And then, well, this is heavy as well. Here you go. And you know what? That's actually also heavy. And everything else is fine. Awesome. So at this point, we have completed a bunch of side quests, and we're ready to go build our base. We also went up here and cleared some items off the map and completed these icons. And let's go down into this central area, maybe make our base around here, and then clear out everything along the way. And we'll get into that next episode. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.